Yoyo Flowers, former hookup hottie, is here in the studio with us, along with Question Mark Katie or Crackhead Katie, however you want to refer to her. We're going to play a game. It's a trivia game. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's play.
Everyone wants to know, are you smarter than a crackhead?
Question mark.
Question number 1. Who was the first president of the United States of America?
What was it? George Washington?
Yes, that's correct. Wow.
Good
One
start.
question for Question Mark Katie. Okay. Yoyo Flowers. Singer Justin Bieber was born in what country?
America?
Ooh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Canada. He's Canadian.
No way.
Famously Canadian.
You never
He
heard
can
that?
never be president.
Yeah.
No.
Would you like to have Justin Bieber as president?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
He sounds like a good time.
Okay. How many trimesters are there in a pregnancy? How many trimesters in a pregnancy, Katie?
7?
7 trimesters.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. There are 3 trimesters.
that would have been good for Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
Rover, since
Hence,
she's
like
knocked
the
up.
how many wheels does a tricycle have?
2?
No.
3?
Is that another question, Rover?
That wasn't an actual.
Okay.
I was trying to help her out.
Right. Well,
You know, like a tricycle has how
Tricycle.
many wheels? A trident has how many points?
right.
Right.
Try.
Triple play, triple play is how many? 3. So there are 3 trimesters in a pregnancy. Okay. Yo-Yo, who is the current vice president of the United States of America?
Biden?
That's correct. Yes.
Ooh.
We're tied at
up.
1-1. Okay. What was Hitler's first name?
Hitler? No.
Hitler.
Yeah. Adolf Hitler. Does that ring a bell?
yeah.
Adolf. Do you know who Hitler was? This is not an official question, but do you remember?
Yeah, he was like the leader of the Holocaust.
Yeah, what country was he leading?
I don't remember.
If you had to say, throw a country out.
Germany?
That's correct. Yes. Have faith in yourself.
Yeah,
here,
be confident.
Katie. What infamous Al-Qaeda leader claimed responsibility for the September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks?
Osama bin Laden?
That's correct.
Wow.
Yes. Which band wrote the lyrics, "Hey, hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around"? This is a tough one. Which band wrote the lyrics, "Hey, hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around"?
The Beatles? I have no idea.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It is the Monkees.
Oh, that's a trick.
Do you remember that
question.
TV show or anything?
No.
No, okay. All right. So, Yo-Yo in the lead.
I thought it was say, hey, we're the Beatles, but monkeys.
All right. Next question is to Yo-Yo Flowers, who is ahead 2-1. How many feet are in a yard? She's working
3
this through.
feet?
3 feet. Final answer?
Yes.
That's correct. Yes.
Wow.
3 feet. Yo-Yo pulling ahead with 3. Okay. Back to you, Question Mark Katie. What was the name of Jerry Seinfeld's television series, which ran from 1989 to 1998 on NBC? Think about this. Have you seen the show? Very famous television show.
Yeah, I've seen
The
it.
biggest sitcom of all time. What was the name of Jerry Seinfeld's television series, which ran from 1989 to 1998 on NBC?
I don't remember.
You can't remember. Think about this. All right, make a
And
guess.
you should guess.
Yeah, you should make a guess. What do you think it was? Just so you have a chance. There's no penalty for a wrong answer, so feel free to make a guess.
I don't know.
Throw out a title.
Can't even guess.
She can't even guess. The correct answer is Seinfeld was the name of the show.
That's good.
What? What'd you say?
That's gay, I think.
That's gay? That his name is Seinfeld?
Okay, all right. Vladimir Putin is the president of what country? Think about this. Vladimir Putin is the president of what country? Been in the news quite a bit lately. Vladimir Putin.
Are they in a war?
I can't give you any
help.
hints.
Time?
Baghdad?
Baghdad. That's her final answer? No, I'm sorry. It's Russia. Vladimir Putin, Russia. Not Baghdad. Close, though.
Get close.
Baghdad's a city in Iraq. Not a country. What would you do with this $500? You would spend this on your court fines or whatever? Okay. Yo-Yo, what would you do if you win this $500?
There's an LED hula hoop I'd really like to buy, and maybe pay a car payment.
Okay, all right.
How much is this hula hoop?
There's a few I want. I had one that was $350,
Oh my
but someone broke it, and I still haven't gotten it replaced.
What about like
then-
doctor visits for like your pregnancy?
Diapers, formula.
Those are important, but I still have like 5 more months
Yeah,
and
you
a
got
baby
time.
shower to get through before I need to decide on those
People will pay
products.
for those.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah, don't pressure you guys.
No,
the
no,
other
I have-
hula hoop I want is only like $90, and I want 3 of them so I can practice with 3.
When you are pregnant, are you still going to be able to hula hoop?
Of course.
You can?
With a little bit bigger hula hoop. but-
Okay. All right.
and not as many cool tricks. Like I was hooping the other day in my front yard, and I noticed I couldn't do as many tricks anymore. I was a little upset. But I'll get back in shape in a few months.
Okay. All right. This question is to question mark Katie. What shape is a stop sign? What shape is a stop sign?
What is that? Hectagon or something?
Hectagon?
Or
Think about this. You can change. You can keep that answer or change it, whatever you.
Yeah, talk it out.
She didn't lock it in yet.
Not locked
Charlie.
in, sorry,
Not locked
sorry.
in.
octagon?
An octagon. All
Or,
right. That's your. Is that your?
I think, yeah.
That's your final answer? Okay. She's locked in. Octagon is correct. Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
She changed it to the right
Yes.
answer.
All right. Good job. If one day is 24 hours, how many hours are in 3 days?
Hang on. This music is bothering my concentration. Did you just raise the volume?
No.
No, you're hearing
Oh.
things. She's doing a calculator on her thigh right now.
She's
Carry the one.
Yeah.
Hang on. 62.
62.
Sorry, I'm not in math class right now.
Locking it in at 62. All right. Ooh, I think you forgot to carry the
72.
one.
Oh my
72.
God. Oh.
She forgot to carry the one. The trio pop punk band Blink 182 has how many members? How many members are in the trio pop punk band Blink 182?
4?
4. All right, lock her in. Do you remember when we talked earlier about tridents
Oh, 3.
and tricycles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's 3 in the trio pop punk band Blink 182. All right. How many years are there in a millennium? In a millennium, how many years are there?
100?
Sorry, that's incorrect.
No.
1,000 years are in a millennium. A century is 100 years. What was the name of Martin Luther King? I'm sorry. Who was Martin Luther King Jr.'s father? What was his name?
Martin Luther King.
One more time.
Can you be a little more specific?
Martin Luther King. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Just a little more. Okay, yes, that's correct.
You give
sure.
it to her?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I would say senior.
Yeah.
We'll give it to
Tied
you.
up.
Yeah,
Tied
we'll
up
give that
now.
to you. Okay, here we go.
Great comeback.
Who was the first man to walk on the moon?
Neil Armstrong.
Lock her in. That's correct. Yes.
Very quick.
All right, this is close. Yo-Yo Flowers has 4. Question mark Katie has 3. Should we make each one now worth 2 points, or should we keep
I like
it going
that.
at 1 point?
I like the double.
What is the name of the ship that sank on April 15th, 1912, about 1,200 miles from its destination of New York? That's where it was sailing. It was heading to New York. What's the name of the ship that sank?
Was it the Titanic? Or
You locked in?
yeah.
That's correct. Yes.
Look at that.
Wow. Katie has now jumped into the lead with 5.
5. What the fuck?
Yo-Yo is at 4. What band's 8th studio album they released was titled The Dark Side of the Moon?
I know this, but I can't think of it.
Take your time. Dark Side of the Moon. What band's 8th studio album was titled Dark Side of the Moon? Yo-Yo is in the middle of a question. It's Yo-Yo Flowers versus question mark Katie in trivia. Yo-Yo has 4 points correct. Katie has 5. The question, what band's 8th studio album was titled Dark Side of the Moon? Who is it?
I know it was a rock band, obviously. Can I get Call a Friend?
I'm sorry, we don't have that available. Think. We'll give you 10 more seconds. If you can't think of it, just throw any guess out there. You might as well. There's no penalty for an incorrect answer.
Not Pink Floyd, is it?
It's not. Is that your final answer?
Pink Floyd?
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's correct.
It is?
Yes.
Oh my God, sweet.
Yes.
that out.
That's correct. She now leapfrogs Katie. Yo-Yo has 6 points. Katie has 5. 5 more questions.
Wait, I don't think I got a 2-point question yet.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
went
you
from
got-
4 to 6.
You got Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
That was 2 points?
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought that was only one.
No.
Sorry.
We're keeping track. Don't worry. Okay. The famous sports network, you've probably heard of it. How do you spell it? How do you spell ESPN?
ESPN.
Locked in?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Wow.
Yes.
You got
2
that.
points for question mark Katie. That is
I thought you was
7.
asking at first.
7.
ESPN.
What Major League Baseball player is nicknamed A-Rod? This might be a tough one for her. What Major League Baseball player is nicknamed A-Rod? Very famous, not only in baseball, but for other things, who he dates and that sort of stuff.
A lot of blinking from Yo-Yo.
I don't know this answer.
Talk it out.
This is going to be unfortunate. I don't know. Just going to go with the... I don't even know. What kind of nickname is A-Rod?
Think about it.
Alex Rodney. That's not even probably a player.
Alex Rodney. That's your final answer?
No, that's terrible. I'm going to go with somebody named Rodney.
Somebody
You're
named
dropping-
Rodney. Like Alex Rodney?
If that's his first name, yes.
Okay. Locked in? I'm sorry, it's Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod. Alex Rodriguez.
Right there.
All right. What is the flight number of the missing Malaysian airliners which disappeared last month? All over the news. Have you heard about this?
Mm-mm.
You haven't heard about this.
That a plane disappeared?
You don't know anything about this. Could make the question much harder. So you haven't heard anything about this missing plane?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, the flight number, you probably won't know that then. Can you just, do you want to, anything ring a bell? Malaysia Airlines flight blank?
Mm-mm.
Take a
No.
guess? Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. She gets that one incorrect then. Malaysia Airlines flight 370.
That was tough, Rover. It's really not on the news that much.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's-
right.
it's on the back
Sort of
burner.
an obscure question.
Yeah.
Well, these have, as we've gone to 2 points, these have gotten tougher.
Okay. 'Cause I missed that.
You know who the president of the United States is, right, Yo-Yo?
Barack Obama.
Yeah, okay.
Rocco?
No.
I said Barack.
Oh, I thought you said Rocco Obama.
Barack.
No. That's not. But that's not the question. The question is, what is President Barack Obama's middle name? What's Barack Obama's middle name?
I'm thinking, has he ever said his own middle name?
Sure, at some point.
I'm sure he has. It's definitely been in the news.
I don't watch the news that often.
I'm
I
surprised.
should. Barack. Probably something foreign. Like his whole name.
Barack Obama's middle name.
Barack.
She's really stumped by this one. 10 seconds.
Zach.
Barack Zach Obama. She's locked in with that. The correct answer is Hussein.
So close. So close.
Hussein. Barack Hussein Obama.
Thought foreign, went with Zach.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Should this be the final question? One more question to each girl.
Yeah, it's 7-6.
7-6.
Let's do one each.
Katie, if you get this one correct, you'll lock it up. You'll win. $500 on the line. If she doesn't get it correct, the next question to you, you could end up winning you could win the whole thing with a correct answer, Yo-Yo. All right, here we go. Last question to question mark Katie. This famous director is responsible for directing the movies E.T., Jurassic Park, Saving Private Ryan, and Raiders of the Lost Ark. What is his name? Who directed all of those?
I have no idea.
Talk it through. Think about it.
Do you know any famous directors?
No, I
Yes.
don't really pay attention to that.
Have you seen E.T., Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah, I've seen all of those.
Okay. All right. Who do you think directed that?
I have no idea.
Is that going to be your final answer? Okay. She's locked in with no answer. Steven.
Spielberg?
What?
I don't know.
Steven what?
Spielberg?
Spielberg? All close. Steven Spielberg.
Oh, yeah.
Steven Spielberg. Okay. All right. Final question to Yo-Yo Flowers. Are you nervous?
Yes.
For the win.
This is for the win.
500.
If you get this correct, yes. $500 if you know the answer to this.
I hope it's as easy as spelling ESPN.
The D.C. in Washington, D.C., you know, our nation's capital, stands for what?
District of Columbia.
Locked in? Final answer?
Yes.
That answer is correct!
Yay!
Yes!
Yo-Yo
Good job.
is! Pulls out a
nervous.
come-from-behind victory.
Over the
Wow!
crackhead.
Wow! Yes! Wow!
So yeah, she is smarter than a crackhead.
Wow.